Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Here we are. What's that dollar sign down there?
$sign.
Oh no, I just see it. It's like above the post comments and stuff. I am ready. So,
Share for your referral link. Oh, that's all it is. Just saying we can share for our referral links.
so what do I do?
Probably gotta
from
read.
this point?
I just gotta readjust my thing a bit. So from here you have like your different tabs up top. I'll turn the music down to about. Turn it down to like 25. And then right now the thing is on loop, but
Yeah.
you can hit end loop. You can uncheck the loop box, and then whenever this ends, it should show us. You got to go to the third tab the middle tab.
Okay, this it's at the bottom of the screen that's playing, right?
Not the music at the top. It'll
At
be
the
like
very
video
top.
clips. It'll be under like
Okay.
video clips. You'll see the word intro, outro, and then loop.
Looking.
They can hear us, by the way, too.
Oh yeah, I know. All right, so I'm looking.
Yeah. It'll be in the middle tab too.
Okay, I see.
And then you just
All right, I'm just gonna
uncheck
hit
the
that.
loop box. Yep, uncheck it, and then once that's done,
Yeah.
that thing should pop up. Wow, just like that.
Oh, I see. All right. How you doing? Hello, everyone. Okay.
There we go.
All right. How's everyone doing today? So, is everyone here? Can you hear me fine? Everything good? So we're here today, and we're doing the Lubento and Angels, and just our talk stream. We're just hanging out and doing our work, and just talk about stuff. So yeah, so today it's gonna be on my channel, and next time it'll be on Marshall's. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
so yeah, if you guys want, say hello to Marshall. He's on my channel this time. So yeah, we're doing some drawing and sharing these our manga and stuff. And yeah, how you doing, Nova? How are you? So yeah, we got the books, Penguin Boy and Undergod. And if you guys want,
yes.
what is going on, Axzilla? Hello, Marshall. And we got you can get your physical copies. Check out Penguin Boy at lubento.store or check out lubento.net. And if you want, get your physical copies, definitely. And you can get your copy of Undergod as well, Volume 1 and 2. Get you a physical copy at angelsrenaissance.com. So yeah, we'll put those links below. But yeah, this is freaking awesome. I got my copy finally. And I'm not trying to hit you up, but no, I'm just like happy to have this thing,
Yeah, no,
But
I get you, man. Welcome back, everybody, for a second episode of Keep It on the Page. I'm excited because, like Ralph explained, we're gonna be on, we're gonna be going back and forth.
Yes.
And that was something we kind of wanted to just. I'll turn this down to like 28, 29. That was something that we wanted to kind of really do. We wanted to really,
It's like an experiment.
make it something cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and that too. definitely make it something cool. Something to try out.
Yes. So I hope everybody is doing well. Hello, 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 Nova, hello, Akazilla. Yeah. I want to see how it looks on the YouTube side.
Yeah, everything's coming together. I'm actually standing up and drawing.
Standing up and drawing?
Oh yeah. Because
how's that?
It kind of helps a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, because drawing on the paper is just trying to. I mean, normally I'll sit down, but standing up kind of helps too, to make sure everything's
standing up.
And yeah, just standing up and drawing.
Standing up definitely still helps. Yeah, it's something I always think about.
Oh yeah, no, it's good to get stretches in between long drawing sessions.
I thought about getting a stand-up desk for quite some time.
That'd be a great idea.
Just that desk where you can like go back and forth, you can do stuff. Because I know, like, depending on when I'm working on Penguin Boy stuff, it really, like, I could be sitting in my chair for hours. And I think at that point, you're just really trying to, like, make sure you're not hurting your back or anything like that. For me, I always find myself lifting up my arm a whole lot.
Oh, and it just feels like it's kind of like waking up, or just feels like stiff.
It just feels like it's kind of like because it's stuck in that position, like a weird bent position for a long time,
Yeah. So what are you working on?
As you may know, and as others may not, I'm working on Chapter 13, the finalization of this. I did all the names or the rough drafts, depending on who you're speaking to. And because of that, we're getting close to the end of Zamarian's flashback for his journey and stuff like that. So there is that, and that's kind of what I'm working on. So
yeah. What's up, Sludge? How are you?
So yeah, that's literally all I'm working on is that.
Now, when you're writing your stories, or when you're writing these experiences out, like, do you like, it's one of those things, some of your personal, like, your things like subconsciously, like your personal things that affected you in your life kind of leak into your work?
I always say it does, yeah. I mean, I think that's gonna happen with us or anybody, like, where we have those like personal things that kind of come in even if you don't want them to,
Yeah.
And yeah, I would definitely say so. I think that's what makes the work good. I think there's a lot of people who they don't do that, and to me, it just doesn't add anything to their work. Like especially if you're coming at this in such a way to where you're like, oh, like, well, we're only going to be about this thing. It's like, well, what in that personally for you speaks, and are you able to fully create in that headspace? Like, I'm not for the whole like oh, it has to be diverse or it's not good. I'm more so like, what are my personal experiences that make this work good to me, and I hope that somebody can resonate with that in the future, because I don't expect everybody to resonate with everything I'm doing. Exactly. I expect that to be some people who resonate with it, and for those who do, I appreciate you. For those who don't, hey, I appreciate you for trying your hand at my story. I understand it's not for you, or not going to be for you in this moment, but there's been stories that I've come back to where it's like, maybe it wasn't for me within the moment, but as I've gone on and maybe I've read a certain part, I'm just like, hey, yo, this is actually really cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Doing pretty
Nick,
good, Sleds. Oh, what's up, Nico Holiday? How are you? How are you doing, Randy? Careful getting caught at work. Hi,
that's
Lady
what I'm
Elena.
saying. Careful,
Yeah,
careful.
don't get caught.
Listen, I'm just gonna be listening. Hey, Randy, it's okay because that's me at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock whenever Ralph streams. You know, I go, yeah, I'm just gonna be listening because a lot of time I'm riding around on like this little thing. So I just find it. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is hilarious. You know what I mean? And then I'll just hear Ralph say something. I'm like, I gotta pull over and comment to this real quick. I have to comment on this. Um, but yeah, no. So it's like that's kind of me. And I mean, I guess you do the same. I mean, would you say you do the same
Yeah,
then?
yeah. I learn from other people's experiences or my own, and just my work. It'll trickle into my work, personal experiences or things I've seen, or hardships or good things people gone through, or even bad things. It's always kind of like always observing and taking in all the just observing life. But it ends up but I do take it in and try to apply it to my work in some way.
Oh yeah, that is the way to go. I always do like this fuzzy moon thing. Like I remember since I've created Penguin Boy, I never wanted to draw the moon like in the normal way that most people would with like silhouettes and circles and stuff. I
Yeah,
always use like positive negative space. And I've always found that like very fun.
just uh just like the straight white and black contrast, like no.
Yeah, so I use like a lot of like one thing I like about it is I use a lot of like screen tone on this part, like
Hmm.
if I'm doing stuff with the sky. And I'll just like I'll like add all this extra stuff in and kind of just go from there.
Oh, speaking of that, how many times? Oh, how are you doing, Madari Sabi? Randy does. How many times? It's like a lot of things people don't understand. Sometimes you have to start pages over. How many times have you started a page over?
Oh man,
When you're
the amount
working.
of the amount of times I've started a page over is actually very very funny because I've started over a lot, and I think it's like people aren't okay with understanding like, dude, you're not gonna get everything down the first time. You're maybe gonna get it
Yeah,
down the second or third time, and that's something you really wanna understand about this game. When it comes to creating manga, there's times that you got to slow down. You have to know when like to move fast and to move slow. You have to be
yeah,
able to move fast within certain pages. You have to be able to move fast within your industry, but then you also have to slow down, not just with the pages, and like maybe take a step back and say, am I going about this the right way? Am I
yeah,
approaching this page the way I would, myself or a person or anything like that? There's a lot of fast moving things that sometimes I realize I need to slow down. I'm like, I'm doing too much maybe. Like, I need to
yeah,
need to chill out. Um,
yeah.
I, Akazilla actually asked, average time it takes you to finish a page. Ralph, I'll let you go.
That varies. That varies definitely because it depends on how much detail or how many panels or what's happening in the page. So like even this page, I mean I'm gonna try to finish it while we're on stream. It varies, a couple hours sometimes. But I also like to jump around pages. Like I'm redoing this page because this is the original, and I don't like it, so I'm redoing the whole page. So that's what I'm doing now. So this is like one of the things that happens. How are you doing, Nayland? How are you doing? How are you
What up,
doing
man?
today? So yeah, it varies. about you?
And it does vary, man. It's one of
Yeah.
those things where like a page can take 20 minutes, a page can take 20 minutes, or it could take like 4 hours, and it really just
Yeah.
depends on how much time you're putting into that page. Do you want it to be a spectacular background? Do you want it to be something that's like epic? Like even for what I'm doing right now, like I'm kind of drawing like the moon in a sense, and I'm allowing it to be like this thing, so when people see it, they go, oh, okay, this looks cool, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a regular basic moonshot.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely does vary on that.
Hmm.
See, yeah, no, I like how you did that moon. From what
That's
I
how
can
I've been
see,
doing the moon. Yeah, yeah. That's how I've been doing the moon this entire time. Is like sort of like that. It's so weird because like the back of my phone is like everything is backwards. So I'm like moving the opposite way, and I'm like, oh, that looks so weird. Is that wrong? Am I in the wrong spot? So
I see.
it definitely does depend. What up? What up, Nayland? No, he said what's up already. I'm just saying what's up. Lady says, Randy, that's peak. Hilarious. But yeah, no. I will say, and I've talked about this a little bit on my end. I think I froze. Did I freeze?
No, how move your hand?
Okay, there it is.
No, I mean,
I was like, maybe I
see
froze.
it move a little bit.
Nah, you're okay. You're okay. I think going into a topic today that I was kind of ranting about in Ralph's stream the other day. I was definitely talking about this topic. Being able to create work and make something that actually resonates with people, to me, is like a big deal, right?
Yeah.
And I want to make sure it's understood that we all have the ability to create. We all have the ability to do a lot of things. The biggest thing I would say, though, is like it's all about how you present yourself. If you don't present yourself in a way that seems where you seem even likable to people, it's not going to matter. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to care. So I always say, like, just present yourself in a way to, like, yo, be likable to people.
Yeah.
Respect people's boundaries, and make sure that if you want to do anything with anyone, you kind of research the people, you kind of talk to them a little bit more, because that to me is like a really big thing. And I'm just like, dog, it takes it takes a couple minutes to just reach out and just start chatting with people just to see how they are. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Get out of here. So, well,
Yeah, no, it's good to do research and also check up on what this person's about, instead of trying to jump in and say, oh, well, and assume, because that could be bad. That could be bad. It's just like, no, I already had things planned out. I already have a vision and all that stuff.
Yeah, like I always kind of get these emails, man, where people are asking, "Hey, let's do this." No, dude, I've seen too many times. I've seen too many times people jump right into things, and it causes problems for everybody. There's no structure. There's no nothing. And we had this guy who reached out from Germany. I'll say that. Guy reached out from Germany, say, "Hey, I want to animate. I want to do this. I want to do this." And we chatted for a couple weeks, and he came to find out that, oh, okay, maybe the vision I have isn't fitting in with what you guys have going on at this exact second. And I'm like, dude, that's completely fine. Appreciate you reaching out. We're chatting, and but like that to me is like how that went. And then
Yeah.
I look at, a company like Saturday M, I look at all these other companies who are also there, and I go, while the people may not be bad and the things may not be bad, it's just the presentation and how they present themselves to me. And I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I really think that if you're going to present yourself in that way, you have to make it at least understandable. Like, hey, we're hard stance on how we're doing things here, but we're gonna let you know we aren't totally against. We totally aren't going against the grain. But you got guys out here talking about, oh, I don't really have any fans. The only time they're fans of me is if they're supporting this or buying this, and I'm like,
That's not
okay,
right.
so I guess it's just F everybody who wants to kind of do their thing. Got it.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
don't expect. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I don't like that. I wouldn't do that approach.
No, I would never say anything bad about my fan base like that. To me, it's
No.
just, it doesn't make any sense.
It's like shooting yourself in the foot with a shotgun. How you doing, LeMay? How are you? Oh, I like both digital and traditional. I like them both, but I prefer at this moment working with traditional. But yeah, no, I can do both. I like them. About you? Well, it's Nalen's asking.
Yeah, he said doing great. Which one do you prefer, traditional or digital? I like digital. I've never actually created a single page of manga traditional. Outside, well, that's a lie. That's a lie. If we're looking back at like me doing this when I was younger,
Yep,
yeah, all my stuff
and
was
that'd be
traditional.
traditional.
Yeah, I was like, all my stuff is traditional. Like I've created pages. I've at least created over 200 pages worth of traditional work. Um, and it's like just thinking about that, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, you
I guess
have
I have
done.
done that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like, I like both. I like digital just because of the ease of use for me right now.
yeah,
But even outside of that, like, I think both have their places.
I agree.
And
I
the cool
like the
part about it is
conveniency
like, yeah,
of digital because you don't have to get messy. That's the good thing.
but I don't know. I
And
don't think anything can take away that analog feeling, man. Because even when I practice analog wise, I'm just like,
yeah,
yeah, this shit's still fun.
but I enjoy them both. I do get a rush out of both of them, especially you're working on a picture. I've got a rush out of when I'm working digital. I know this kind of sounds crazy, but it's just that feeling of when working and stuff. When you're
Oh
working
yeah,
on
yeah.
an image. How are you doing, Demoji? Oops.
Akazilla says they agree on something. Demoji, you say, I think traditional is generally more impressive, but digital lets you do so much more. Uh, it depends.
Yeah, it
It
depends.
depends on how skilled the person is.
Because everything, like you can transition stuff from traditional over to digital and vice versa. Like your skills is just it
Oh
transitions
yeah,
pretty well. So it's just like well, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Demoji. Oops, man, these things are sharp. Yeah, these things are like
bro. I'm like,
weapons.
he said they're like weapons.
Yeah, these things are sharp as hell. Yeah, it just depends on the person, I think. Digital is so much harder for me, says Oxilla.
What program do you use?
all these waves.
Procreate. I mean, that makes sense. If you ever get a chance, I would just say get Clip Studio Paint. I stand by them as a company, and yeah, I think if you got a company like that, or you got a program like that, that would really help you out because it's a program for literally made for creating any sort of comics. Bro, drawing this cat is hard.
Drawing cats have been the popular thing lately.
He said drawing cats have been a popular thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
But I feel you on that about with the customers, and if someone doesn't buy my book, but they decide to buy it later, that's cool. Just because they don't buy it now doesn't mean that they're going to be interested later.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing about. I think it's the big thing about this indie space, man. Is like people think you need to have customers all the time, and if you don't have the customers, then it's F you. And it's like, dude, it's not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, as someone who, and I'm pretty sure we've all felt this. I mean, in anyone in the chat, let me know what your thoughts are on this. But like, we've all seen something that's like, this is kind of whack. But then like months later, you're like, yo, I slept on this. Why was I sleeping on this? This is actually pretty dope. Like, this is pretty epic. You know what I mean? And the whole time you're just mad at yourself.
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
The funny thing is, I had this game, Earthbound, for the Super Nintendo back then. And my buddy, he was like, here, man, you got to play this fucking game. You got to play this game. And I was like, this cover looks silly, and the back of it doesn't look appeasing. So the whole time, the game sat around my house for a month. Then I said, there's nothing to play. So I popped it in and fell in love with it. And I had the same thing. I was like, why the fuck? How come I did not play this thing? Because I judged the book by its cover, literally.
I promise you it happens way more than you think. That's why, like, there's some people who got Penguin Boy. They got the first volume of Penguin Boy, and they're just like, yo, this is way better than what I was thinking. And here's the thing. You can go read Penguin Boy for free on the site. But investing into the book, I'm very thankful of. Like, I'm very thankful for. I don't take that for granted whatsoever. There's other people who take that for granted. Like, oh, you should be doing this. Bro, if anyone even looks at my website, I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. I'm not even going to sit here and act like, like, oh, you should, that should already be something you're doing. Dog, what? Nah, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to do anything, with my site or anything like that. So that's kind of how I see it. Demoji says, I still have to make all my sketches traditionally before scanning them and inking / coloring them digitally. Sketching digitally is so hard for me.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from on there. It can be a little, but doing the sketching and then scanning in, it becomes like a hybrid piece kind of thing. But do you color it at all? Digitally, or what?
Akazilla says, I'll make sure to check out CSP out again. When I first tried it looked like airplane controls to me. As someone who tried to learn how to use it, yeah, I can understand, man. It's not like there's like a bunch of tutorials out there to help you either with like understanding how to do everything in the program. I mean, there is a bunch of tutorials in English, but a lot of the English ones for me weren't it. I needed ones that the Japanese were using because I was using, I'm creating manga and I want to do exactly what they want to do. What were you gonna say, Laura?
Oh no, I was just listening. I was just seeing if he colored. Did his comics? Did he color it digital, or is it all black and white? Or like, how's he? working. Oxzilla, I think. Yeah. Or the emoji. Yeah. My bad.
Oh no, you're good.
I'm just glad to get this page damn near caught up now. It's just. But yeah. But yeah. So yeah, this page, yeah, it's definitely a redo. It's coming to get together. So I like this pose better. It feels more relaxed, or more natural to me. I mean, and this one looks stiff to me. It's just that I fought with it, and when I'm fighting with a drawing, I know that it's not going to work out. So I was like,
I know I'm going. He says, "I know I'm going in the right direction." But yeah,
I agree with that. I might have to change this nib out soon.
So when you change a nib out, what does that mean?
Oh, change this off of my drawing tool, because you can feel when it starts to lose its edge. So it starts to lose its sharpness and stuff, and then your lines look a little thicker. And even if you try to be fine with the lines, you'll notice like the subtleties.
Oh, gotcha. Yep, I'll go below. There it is.
So I heard Saturday AM's going to Webtoons. Or they went to Webtoons.
Oh
and
God.
Disney went to Webtoons.
Yeah, so Saturday AM. Oh God. We're gonna go back to space exploration for this.
I mean, if you want to talk about it or not, it's fine.
No. I definitely do want to talk about it because like I was ranting a lot. I was ranting a lot on your channel the other day. But yeah, so they went to Webtoons. Now hear me out on this, guys. I need you to understand this is all by design. Okay. These companies, they all got an inside person, which is fine. And they're making moves that I think benefits them. These are moves these are moves that benefit, us in the manga industry or us who want to create, solely manga. Because now they're not in the manga space, now they're in the Webtoon space. And the big thing about this is you can be in the Webtoon space. You just have to understand that when you are transitioning like that, you now are moving into a different part of the market. So it's like for Webtoon, you have to have a different format, a different setup. And it's like when you're creating this manga stuff, from scratch, you're not setting it up as a Webtoon format. And you just kind of gotta look at that. That's how I see it anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
no, it's changed. What is this song? It's so tough. Oh, you want to go back to the song? One. I'm gonna play it again, but you can go ahead and you can talk about your piece, Ruff.
Oh no, I'm just wondering, but yeah, I still, like I said, I still need to read Apple Black. Still, give that.
Oh, I'll give you the files. Trust me. I will give you the books.
I did somewhat talk about last night about. I mean, I'm not sure if he restarted it how many times but
he restarted about 4 times. This will be his 4th time kind of restarting it.
Oh. guess he's gonna pick up the pace.
And I guess it's not him restarting it. It's more so just him adding extra pages to the intro, and then him kind of going from there. And he's like adding stuff to the beginning stuff, and it's like, dude, you've already him and a bunch of other artists. It's like to the point of restarting your stuff is you're gonna do an omnibus. You're with a new publisher, whatever that is. So.
What's going on, Night Dog?
What up, what up, what up?
Yeah, I wonder if it was like his own decision to restart it that many times, or did he, or was it a company's
It
decision?
might be. I think it might have been him and also him just talking, because I mean he owns stake in the company, so it might have been a little bit of both, you know.
Just got my scanner. That's what's up. Oh, you got a scanner now. Something that can scan your larger pages.
And we're all good, Nighty Dog. Agazilla, the song that you were asking about is a song that I made, called Train Robber. That's literally it.
Train.
Trying to install the software, but it's not working. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's what are you trying to do exactly? Are you just trying to Oh, I had the wrong one. Are you trying to like install the software and then scan in your own drawings, or are you trying to scan in like other stuff?
I believe he's scanning in his own drawings. His from his manga.
Ah.
Thank you, Night Dog. Thank you very much. It's coming along.
Oh yeah.
Got the waves in.
As
We're
it-
only 30 minutes in. 38
As
minutes.
it usually is. Yeah, yeah. I need to. That's as cute as this cat is getting. Until I add in the other things.
How you doing, Omer? Well, the scanner comes with software, and I'm just trying to scan my manga pages so I can add screen tones and CSP.
Yes. I think it was who was asking about CSP? It was either Akazilla or it was Demoji. What's up, Omer Glitch?
How you doing, Omer? It's coming along. It's coming along.
It is.
Sometimes just get lost in the drawing for a bit, but I'm still listening, trying to,
Oh, I think that's completely fine. Gotta get lost in the drawing, man.
these waves look like they're crashing.
Every time I hear this part of the song, I always think of Kingdom Hearts.
Let's see, he's got that. What's that melancholy kind of sound?
I think this is a good cat. I'm actually proud of myself.
What's the song called?
It's attached to the other one. Oh, someone is asking?
Oh yeah, Oxilla's asking.
Oh yeah, it's attached to the it's not a song that's out anywhere. It's just a song that I made for
How you doing,
the
LeMay?
stream.
Oh, so it isn't. Okay. Omer says you can use CSP, so scan in your art, can't you? I need to double check that. Well, for the PC version.
Man,
yeah,
I'm excited for the day where like, and you know, me and you've talked about some stuff. I'm excited about the day where, you know, we can actually showcase more of what we're doing. And I'm not talking about like just even art stuff, just like everything else, man. Like independently. Like, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool, man. Just like more books.
Yeah,
I'm
more
excited to get out
books.
volume 2. You know?
Yes. Oh yeah, like by next year, be up to volume 7 to 8 at the end of that year, of next year.
I'll probably
Or
be a couple
6,
books, maybe 1 or 2 behind you. Yeah.
But still, like within the short time span, look how how many books you put out compared to a 10-year span and just putting 5 out. In 2 years, you should at least have like 5 or 6.
He said you should at least have 5 or 6. I might only have a couple out. I might only put out 1 book next year, and then I'll just go take a long break, long hiatus. take a 3-year hiatus, and then I'll come back and be like, hey guys, you can buy my book on the new variant cover. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, it's like, no, we can't do that. But yeah, no, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Nah, but real talk though. Like, I'm excited everybody has the first volume. I know people are getting the second volume of Under God as well, and I'm just like excited to see like what that looks like in a year. Because all we're doing is we're just.
Oh no, keep talking. I'm gonna chill.
True. All we're doing is just staying true to like what it is we want to do, man.
Exactly.
And there's just a lot of that. That's something I always stand proud of.
Yeah, you guys realize this takes a lot of work. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You didn't cut me off. You're good.
You're just showing your book off. You guys get a copy, for real.
I appreciate that.
This looks really cool. Omer says, let's see, I always scan my art with Photoshop with the important feature. My scanner has its own little scanning program, but then interfaces with Photoshop. You get your copy too.
Hummer glitch, not that I know of. Said, damn. You're very skilled as an artist in both aspects. Yes. Yes, he is. Omar Glitch says, take a break from the internet. People will forget you. You'll come back and people will ask, who's this guy? You're telling me if I take a break for over 2 years, people are gonna forget about me? No. It won't. It won't kill my momentum at all. Not at all. My momentum will stay strong because I am delusional, and I know people won't forget about me.
Yeah. You gotta keep that momentum. Yeah.
Is there a combo for Undergod and Penguin Boy? Actually, yes, there is. Here, I'm gonna show Undergod. Look at this.
Yeah. I'll show Penguin Boy.
Undergod. Here's the combo right here for you. Undergod Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Penguin Boy Volume 1. Physical. Volume 2 on the way.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You said, is there a combo? Your big dick. No, I wish, man. I wish I could be that delulu, bro. I wish I could be that delusional about, life and stuff. I cannot afford to be that delusional about
It's like such hubris.
That. Bro, just straight up hubris, man. That's all it is.
Everything's fine.
I shall never be forgotten. It's like, bro, what are you talking about?
Penguin power.
Penguin power. Yes. I am but a humble servant. Oh man. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like honestly though, it always baffles me how you have the people who, they take a break from, the internet and they think that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying you can't take a weekend off or like you can't do this other thing, but like it happens when you have those people who take long periods of time away from things. Like, oh, I need to get my. Bro, not even years. It's like people will forget about you in months. That once you go a full month or even 2 months, hell, I'll even say 3 months. Once you go 3 months without doing anything, people think you quit. I mean, look at these other companies, for example. Look at these other companies. It's one of those things where, like, I think that most of these companies quit. There's artists who I see they're not even making manga anymore publicly. And that's the problem. If they're not making it publicly and let's say they're doing other things, then people are going to be like, oh, then they're no longer interested in doing this thing. Yeah. And it's no slight to them. It's just the way the world works. If you're not doing the thing you do, then that means you're not doing the thing anymore. And people are going to be like, oh, I thought you quit. I thought you did whatever. And it just becomes that,
Yeah. And they'll assume. They're like, oh, he gave up. He didn't, he quit. It's like, no, man. Well, you haven't been posting in several years.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I can come back to this and, like, no. It's a work. Yeah. Once you stop, the time will not stop for you. The world won't stop for you. So you got to keep at it, keep putting the work out there, and just stay on it, or else, you're right, you get forgotten or just washed away, Your name will be inscribed into the annals, puns intended, of history. Literally, that's what Omer says. Yeah. So yeah.
Not the annals, bro. Anything but that. The internet is fecal. Yeah, they are.
So the thing is, I just figured, well, while everyone, they want to talk and stuff, it's just, well, I guess they always say the loudest voice, the one that talks the most, doesn't, produce in the work. Something to that effect. But we put in the work. We're here every day drawing. Oh shit! Plug that.
Sometimes you don't really think about how tall your characters are until you start drawing them out. You're like, holy shit, you're tall.
Yeah. Thank you, Gomer. Says you guys are talented.
Appreciate
I
that.
appreciate that. Yeah. Some waves going. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm drawing face. It's kind of like this better than the older version. Still have the dragon in there.
He said the dragon prince is alive.
He's got to be in there in some crazy looking ones. I think her name is Karen. She's loud and annoying. Would you all ever consider a crossover? That'd be really kind of hard to figure that out. There would have to be like some Portal stuff.
It would be the waters of Efrit. A crossover would be fun though. I think a crossover would be fun just because of like what would that, like, what would it be consisting of? You know what I mean? And like you said, it would have to be some Portal stuff. And I think that's what would make it fun. It's just knowing that, like, oh hey, we're just doing some silly fun stuff. And
it'd be like,
for me, I'd be like, I'd be like, yeah, you don't take it seriously. You just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello to all you magnificent bastards and bastards. How you doing, Tank?
What up, Tank? What is going on?
I was on Omer's what's it, on Twitter, the Hump Day show. Well, not on the show, but like on the back rooms, kind of. And so I'll be posting, Omer's character on his Hump Day show, or his not Discord, but fucking Twitter. Yeah, it's like Twitter mail, like back rooms. I'll do that sometime soon, but I don't know. I don't know, Omer. I don't know if people like art there, There's certain kind of art I gotta put out. But I'm gonna do it for Omer, XDM group, yes. Just a one-shot totally altered dimension. How you doing, Neo Netum? We got 12 people here.
What is up?
Trying to make sure that looks good.
Oh, it always looks good, Ruff. That's the neat part.
It's like making sure things are peachy. Tank says, taking a break from working on Top Secret and getting my reference materials ready for tonight. Going to be drawing hands. Oh, yeah, done. Yeah. Hands are always fun.
Hey, man. Sometimes you just got to get hands on.
Literally. Literally.
I love stupid jokes like that. to make a bunch of custom brushes for Clip Studio today. Yeah, it's really fun making. It's really fun. Hey, Neon. I don't know how to say it.
Neon Anthem.
Neon Anthem. Hello. How are you today? I had to make a bunch of custom brushes. Rim shot. The DM group is hit or miss. Some people only check their DMs every so often. Very fair.
I'll give them that. So I'm thinking about doing that pinup for Liam Gray.
Oh,
He asked for it. You
what's
guys know who he is. Liam Gray's a CG guy. But he wanted a pinup done, so I'm thinking, maybe it's just crazy how small this world is, like people you follow, and some people are like, oh, you follow that person, fuck that dude, and fuck her, and just, and then it's like, damn, I didn't know all this stuff was going on,
Yeah. That's how it happens. That's why you got to research thoroughly.
Yes.
Can't just be. You can't be working forever for other people. But I definitely think you should. I definitely think if somebody's commissioning you for something, why not?
Yeah. Make that money. He's the koala king. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I have to DM him later. But, work in negotiations.
He is the koala king.
Yeah.
What up, Ryan D?
You guys know about Vickyverse?
Who the heck is that?
See, exactly. It's like one of those things where when you start going in and digging deep, how are you doing, Ictus? When you start digging in and going deep, you're like, oh shit, who's this, this and that and this, and it's just like, I'm just an artist. I don't want to get mixed into all this drama stuff.
Is that the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ichthus the Great?
It is.
No, I totally get you though. It's one of those things where a lot of people, they're drama filled and they don't actually know how to exist outside of that. Tell me about your story or your characters. If you can't tell me about your stories or your characters, then I see already that, you're not understanding half of what you need to understand.
Yeah.
You're not really trying to do the thing that you should be doing. But yeah, it's something I look at and I just go, oh, okay. This isn't the crossover I expect to see. Oh, then you weren't at our last show, Ictus.
Yeah, the last one.
Yeah, the last episode was over on my channel. Isn't the crossover he expected to see? Well, get used to it, bucko.
Yeah.
LeMay, I need to get back to commissions, but I want to improve my art first. Well, why can't you do both?
Yeah.
You can do both.
If you need, take time for a day and just literally sharpen your sword, your skills, not literally sharpen. Yeah. You can take a day and just be like, all right, I'm going to just practice this.
Homer says...
Yes. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you read that.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to... Well, okay. Well, yes, Vicky is cool, but a little out there with the drama. It's funny. I drew a picture for yesterday, actually. Yeah, I drew a picture for Vicky. Showed it to her. She liked it. Check this out. But yeah, Vicky liked it. It's her character avatar. So yeah. But it's funny just jumping in all this stuff and seeing what's what and who's doing what, and it's just like, I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just stick with the work and do this, and I enjoy what's going on. I mean, it sucks that some of this it's unfortunate, but it's like damn, this stuff's really happening.
I mean,
What pages are? Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I've never seen this lady or heard of her until now.
Yeah.
So I just look at it like, as long as you can, keep it on the page
Yeah.
while you're talking about drama or anything else, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah. Exactly. I agree. I'm not, you know, choosing sides like that or nothing, but I see who does what and what's like, why are they harassing this person or why are they doing this? It's like, man, like when can someone even have a business or do whatever they need to do? Like, well, I don't know. It's just so awkward. We're in the Twilight Zone. Uh, what's up at Tank? She's
You said we're in
Vicky.
a Twilight Zone.
We are. She's Vicky is anti CG with Dean and the Lord Raptor Jesus crew. I follow Lord Raptor Jesus also. What pages are you both working on? Says Ictus.
Well,
I'll let you go
go ahead.
first. Oh no,
No.
you go first. I've been
I
talking too
am
much.
working on. He said I've been talking too much, so I'm working on page 1, literal page 1 of chapter 13. Chapter 12 is out to read now. Chapters 1 through like the biggest thing about this is like all my chapters are free to read on Lumento.net. And yeah, I'm working on page 1 of chapter 13. Literally just drawing this out. So that is literally all I'm working on. Just having some fun doing this. Yeah. And right now Zamarian's mom is out feeding some cats. My bad, go ahead.
I know. I'm looking. I'm listening and looking at the imagery you're drawing. It's those subtle things that you do when you do that. It's like, well, I want the story to keep moving. Like little moments like that, just like you're drawing Zamarian's mom feeding the cats. It's like little subtleties like that. When you add to your story, I feel it adds a little more depth. It's just not going straight to the plot, to the next plot or situation. There's like those in between little subtleties.
Oh,
Like a
100%.
daily life. Just like normal little things, tying shoes or whatever. Just or cooking or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now, Ictus, I'm doing a redo of this page. So I'm scrapping this page and I'm redoing it right now. So that's what I'm working on. So yeah, this to this. And I'm working on volume 3 of Under God right now.
Show that page again. What are you working on?
Oh, this page. And this was the old one. So yeah, this is going to be a redo. Damn beautiful work, Angel. Thank you. LeMay says nice. And Omer says nice. Vicky titties on that drawing. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I like the drawing. I like how it turned out.
Yeah. I still like the I drew the one with the girl with the gun.
Oh, which is
that was
free
pretty.
sucker.
Yeah. Free sucker. I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty peak.
Yeah, I like that. Looks good, gents, says Omer. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Ooh, LeMay has a question for you.
Are you going to sell the scrap? I usually just file it and just hold on to it, but if people are interested in it, they were like, you can DM me and settle something outside, I'll just see how it'll go down. Just
Nah,
so
talk
let me figure
business on
something out.
stream. Talk
Yeah,
business
it
on stream, not
yeah.
private.
So yeah, I
No,
mean, no, just like I mean, because I don't say, yeah, let's do this deal right now. No, it's just because there's things I need to settle with some things, and then you know, see if I can green light that.
remember, ladies and gents, never try to talk business on stream. It's always okay to hit them up in the DMs.
How you doing, Colin Coop? Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh shit, man, I have my drink over here. I'm like letting it warm up.
dude,
I want to keep it cold.
that's always the worst when you got the drink over there.
And you forget.
Yeah, and then
You're
now it's just
guzzling that
hot.
shit. Yeah. I mean, yeah, a room temperature drink. I'm doing good. How about you? Says Colin.
Oh, what
Doing
up,
pretty
Colin
good.
Cook?
Doing some art. Man, we're like an hour and 6 minutes in. Doing pretty good. Man, it feels like a weekend.
Dude, it does. It really does feel like a weekend.
Feels like
It
a
feels like a weekend, and I'm just
Saturday.
like, ugh. You said it feels like a Saturday?
Yeah, like a Saturday AM. It just feels like a Saturday.
Here's my thing, man. And this will be kind of my final piece on this. Is like I think these other companies are good. I think they're just not entertaining people. I think a lot of
Mm,
companies lost the art or lost the mindset to entertain in order to
yeah,
trace and not trace in order to reach numbers. Now, don't get me wrong. I think there's certain things you have to do to reach the masses. There's certain things that you can't skip out on, and you have to make sure to uh, like do some things to be like, okay, we're gonna reach a lot of people. But if your goal isn't to entertain people, it's gonna be way harder, in my opinion, uh, to reach a lot of those people.
mm,
You know,
yeah. Especially like propaganda, like be your spearhead. Well, you have a good one, Omer. And thank you. You have a great one, man.
yes, sir. Have a good rest of your day, Omer.
I agree.
No, no, you were saying it. You were right
Like,
though.
having, like letting the propaganda like lead your stuff. It's like, well, it's not. Yeah, fuck it, I'll say it. It's not diverse enough. It's not this or that. It's like,
I think when you lead with diversity as like your main thing, you start to become something else that other people aren't there yet, and also it's not as big of a thing as like some people make it out to be.
yeah, yeah. Like, motherfucker, you ain't oppressed, but you get to
So
work on the books.
that's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Nah, nah, don't
Yeah.
apologize. You're good. You're good, dude. I think it's true. You get to work on books. A lot of people try to make it seem like, hey, I'm sad. Bro, draw some
Yeah.
pages. You'll be alright.
Draw some pages, man. You'll be fine. Someone got a problem the way I look or how I came into this world. That's their problem, not mine. Shit. I'll make opportunities. I mean, you're doing
Make
it with your work. You make your own opportunities. You made a book,
Hmm.
man. It's like you open doors up for yourself. Like, it's like when you do stuff like that, you're creating new opportunities. You're creating new doors. You're meeting new people through your book and through your work. How many people have you met? Because of what you're doing. When you decided, what, I'm gonna do manga. I'm gonna start doing this. We have this room full of people here. We got people in the chat. We're sitting here having this chat because we put those books out. We took the time to actually put in the work and, you know, do things where other people say, it's too hard, or I'm not going to make any money from that, or, because they never made that step,
Yeah.
or else we wouldn't be here talking like this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Later, all like, share, and stay magnificent. You have a good one, Tank.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping
Be
by,
sure to.
man.
Thank you for stopping by. Be sure to
Yeah.
like the video. Be sure to
Yeah.
sub if you're new here.
Sub to both channels, you guys. Somebody upstairs.
Don't sub to my channel. You won't like me there.
No.
Just sub to Ralph's.
No.
He said
Go
no.
sub to Marshall's, man. You guys go check them out. For real.
Nah, I was only joking. Definitely, man. That's what this is about. Building a community of people. Doing this stuff, kind of talking about it, showing the work, and while we're getting some drawing in, we're able to discuss things about the industry. The whole webtoons thing to me is still weird. It's still weird to know that everybody fled to webtoons because one, they're like, oh, no one is going to be able to convince me that you know you care if I say some names, not people, but like
Oh,
companies.
do it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, nobody's gonna tell me that Saturday M, Square Enix Publishing, and other companies didn't go to Webtoon because they saw Disney's big deal. Like Disney has literally come out and said in articles like this is the biggest deal we've ever inked when it comes to our stories. And my big thing is like you have all these people who they're looking at having like their stories on these platforms, and to me I'm just like I think that's a good idea, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time you're gonna have to be running some ads. I read Apple Black on Webtoons just to really see what it is, and it doesn't look good. It looks atrocious. It does not look good. And I would say that here, I would say that on my channel, or anywhere else, is like it's not that I want these guys to fail or do anything, but
Yeah.
they're not sticking to one thing. They're over bloating themselves when it comes to this stuff, and I'm highly, highly convinced that they're just trying to find the thing that pops, and when they do, it's going to they're not going to let it go. They're going to be like, oh, see, we told you all this time, and this is going to happen. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to do that because you're supposed to kind of talk about and discuss your thing, but it
Yeah.
kind of sucks, man, when you're not sticking to one thing. First off, you have all these like hungry artists, and this is my interpretation because I don't
Oh,
know what's going on behind
can
the
I
scenes.
add to that?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
See, I didn't know Saturday AM had more artists than the 5 or 6 they present.
Dog,
So they had
dog.
more artists that I didn't know that.
Of course you wouldn't notice because they don't really promote them because they don't promote their magazine. And to me, that's the biggest thing. And once again, I don't know everything about this company,
Yeah.
um, but I definitely know that there's artists who were on there who still kind of share their own things. And I
Mm-hmm.
just look at that and I go, man, I just wish you guys shared more of these artists who truly believe in your work and your project and your company. And they're like, well, we gotta sell books, we gotta make money. I'm like, I get that, but there has to be some sort of downtime where you can have a conversation with these artists and do this. And it's like, what company has a bunch of people on their team that they don't promote?
It's like a dungeon.
I
It's like
like
withholding their talents.
Lady E said it perfectly the other day. They treat their company like a label, on a music label. They put the people up front who are making the money, and everybody else be damned. You know,
Yeah,
everybody
it's
else
just
be
like,
damned.
and they won't promote them like that, or like,
From yeah, so so when I was first creating Lumbinso, I was
mm-hmm.
looking at all these other companies and saying, how, like, who's doing what. Saturday M was a company I had looked at their live streams from 2013 when they first started doing live streams on the Saturday M channel. all the way to 2019. You know, right before I started making this thing.
Yeah.
And when I was studying them, I realized then, like, oh, you guys have all these artists, you guys don't really promote any of them. And to me, that's a problem. So on
Yeah.
Limbento, when I was creating Limbento, I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna always promote my team, my guys, or whatever. And even coming up through there, like I never wanted anybody else to really feel that same way, where it's like, oh, you know, this person isn't promoting me, or this, that, and the third, you know.
Oh, that's
So
yeah, like a dungeon, pretty much.
yeah,
I mean,
they're keeping people in the dungeon.
can they promote their own works? That's a question. Like, if
Uh,
you work for them, that I don't know. I mean, I'm just speculating, just questioning, because I don't
no,
know
yeah,
much about what they do.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I think they can promote their own work. I'm honestly, I'm being real. I have no idea. I've seen some of the guys do it, but I don't know if it's something they're allowed to do. I know that like Saturday owns a percentage of your stuff, from what I understand, and I
Hmm.
believe I remember them saying something coming up, being like, we don't take anything from anybody. We tell them they can do this and this. But yeah, it's like if you have somebody who's invested or interested into your things like that, like, and you just want to take their stuff, like, why would they take it somewhere else? It's already been done with you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And that's
interesting.
why at
Yeah,
Luminto, like, our deals are very much different. We have contracts, we have things which are very important to have, because in place,
yeah.
if you don't have contracts, no,
Oh,
I just
that.
smudged my drawings. If you don't have contracts in place, you're not really serious. That's how it shows to me.
Yeah,
If you don't, if
I
you're not trying
agree.
to use contracts, if you don't have contracts, if you don't, there's a whole business side to this that I was very amateur about when I first started. Like, we don't need contracts, we don't need this, and then I realized we do need
No, you
these
do.
things. You know, we need all this important information, because you
Yes.
got to hold yourself, the company, and the people you're hiring accountable. You know,
Yeah, because
and
yeah,
that just, yeah.
need it. You need it set in stone, set in paper. You need something because or else, like, well, he thought it was cool, so we're just going by that. Like, you see, there's nothing set in stone.
Hmm.
Totally agree with that.
No, I just smudged my paper, my drawing. Well, maybe Ralph can give you some tips on how not to do that.
Wear gloves, or even be
Wear
careful,
gloves.
and don't paint yourself in a corner.
Are you right-handed or left-handed, Colin?
He's a lefty. A lot of lefties. Sad
Yeah,
thing.
That might be why.
Gotta watch out those lefties. You know what I'm saying? You're cool. Uh, yeah, just don't work yourself in a corner. I always try to work away from my work. So if I'm gonna be over here or there, I want to work away. Oh shit! I'm gonna plug up my phone. Make sure she's looking all right. Yeah, let me do this real quick. Adapter.
Oh no, do you think?
Plug this
Remind me, a
in.
guy spoiled a fighter character for Skullgirls. What are you talking about, Nova? Somebody spoiled something for Skullgirls?
Oh, that fighting game. Yeah. Remind me, a guy spoiled a fighting character from Skullgirls. Like, how did he mess it up, or what happened? Can you go ahead? What? I'm curious. Let that dry for a second. Then I come over here and draw that. The plan.
You said, come over here and draw that.
You ever
Just
play
like a
Skull
Southern
Girls?
Texaser. Oh yeah, dude, played that when it first dropped. Back in like 2013, 2012. When it first dropped, man. Skullgirls is freaking epic.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of fan service art for that.
Definitely a lot of Rule 34. There will always be Rule 34 of Skullgirls, bro. But that when that came out, you make any sort of like fighting game with just women, dead or alive or anything like that, there's always it's over.
Oh yeah,
they're both so gorgeous. What up, bro?
Appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
What's going on, Yosh?
What is going on, Yoshi? How are you? This is that redo page, actually.
It's always fun doing like foliage and flowers and stuff, because it's always interesting when like people are like, how'd you do this or how'd you do this? I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, I just scribbled, did some stuff, and it turned out okay.
Yeah, it's like
They're like, how did you come up with this? Where'd you start from? I started from somewhere.
You have to start from somewhere there, yeah. That's what I'm working on right now, some foliage, grass.
Yeah, because the biggest thing is like, I would often tell anybody, especially if you're doing into our foliage, is just start filling. Start filling the area.
When we start putting it together, you start bunching them all together, it just starts to fill in.
Colin, I know I just got here, but I gotta go, sadly. You're all good, man.
Well, you have a
probably be here tomorrow. Yeah.
Good. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button if you want more of, chill, draw, just talk about stuff, random stuff. You guys can ask stuff too. And
also check out Under God Volume 1. And yeah, you can get Volume 1 and 2 both on the site. You can get Under God on angelofrenaissance.com.
And you can get Penguin Boy. Check it out. Physical Volume 1 at lubento.net. So get your copy. You guys support the indie scene and let these make these companies grow, man. So every bit helps. And either way, we appreciate you guys, for real.
Every bit does help.
It does. Oh yeah. It's cool to have physical copies. It's cool to actually hold that thing in my hands. We are almost there.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. So yeah, oops, this is coming along. We're almost the finish line. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Good timing. It's been what, an hour and 26 minutes. And, got a majority of work done in this day, but still got a lot to go. There's much to do. Hi, Angel, and hi, Marshall. How are you doing, Joker? How are you today?
Okay, my bad. I'm like trying to. Something is happening with my audio. Give me one sec, guys.
I am starving. That sounds good. That sounds good. I should have probably asked Elmer before he left. Hmm. I'm wonderful. Good. Steak. Steakio. Steak sounds good. Steak always sounds good.
Hello.
What is going on?
Nothing.
Let's see. Putting in this background right now. Making sure we're all together. I want to get this image because what's happening is a funeral is going to be going down. I'll just say that, and she's being called something. Ah, fuck. It's fine. It's fine. Our hair is kind of
All right.
wild.
Can you hear me?
I can.
So, if you ever are having difficulty with sound and or camera stuff, basically just hit refresh on your browser and
Mm.
it'll take care of everything.
Okay.
So that's all I did because I was like, I wonder how I take care of this. We're gonna head up out of here, or I'm gonna at least get up out of here. I didn't know if you were ready to wrap up. I got to get ready for work.
Oh yeah, it's 4:04. Damn. Yeah. And
Time
thank
goes
you, Joe,
by.
for the changes. Yeah, we're having
Yes,
fun,
yes.
and it's man, an hour and a half went by already, and we
Yeah,
had 19 people here.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I
yeah, we
wanna
appreciate you guys. Go ahead.
I wanna play a song for you guys before we leave. So give me 1 second to I'm gonna play them the song I was playing earlier. So our theme's gonna change a little bit. You guys are in for a treat.
Who died? Oh, I can't tell you that. Cannot tell you that. That's by episode. Volume 3 big. So listen to the music. That rocket.
夢を見た一つの声が風に消えた冷たい空に飛び立つ翼泣くな少年進めペンギンボーイ水は形を変える力強さは心に宿る宝ペンギンボーイペンギンボーイ水の刃で闇を切り裂けペンギンボーイペンギンボーイ嵐の中で強く舞え雪連の果てで立ち尽くす凍える手で未来をつかむ土よ教えが胸を照らす負けるな少年進めペンギンボーイ
The music blocks everything you said.
I turned it down a bit. I'm sorry.
Oh no, fine. Yo, is that Penguin Boy LP?
Yes. This is the opening. I finally got it back.
Oh, that's what. Oh, that's. That's fire. I need the name for this now. How are you doing, Corey Horton? Of the song?
It's just Penguin Boy. Corey Horton, appreciate it.
Oh, I think it.
Yes, sir. I gotta stop it. Hang on. Stop. There it is. Yeah, I just want to show you guys that. I had got that last night, and at like 2:30, not 2:30. I had gotten home way later than that. I think I got that at like 4:30 a.m. And I was like, "Oh, I've been waiting on this." So yeah, Corey Horton says, "I need the name for this." It's just called Penguin Boy. It's the opening for.
Oh shit! Your shit. You went
And
mute for a second.
yeah, it's just the opening for my series Penguin Boy.
Oh yeah, I think you're. But yeah, no. I think you're loading. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I see.
I was loading back in because my alarm went off. So what happens is like an alarm goes off on my phone, and then it like shuts everything down, and I just got to restart the page. So I apologize about that. But yeah, no. So it's just the opening for my series that I had made, and yeah,
I
yeah.
like
She
it, man.
says, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. She says, "Fire. I need it in my veins." Hilarious. But yeah, I just wanted to show that before we went and logged off for the day. Get ready for Sir Ralph to be streaming tonight.
Yes, I'll be there at we're gonna make it 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be there at 8 o'clock. You guys stop by, and and again, and I appreciate you guys for stopping in tonight or today and hanging out.
Yes.
You gotta get ready for work. You said,
Yeah.
and
I'll be all right.
but
There's nothing little promotion can't help, you know.
yeah, this is part of it too.
Yeah, be sure to get Under God Volume 1, Volume 1 and 2. Let me start saying Volume 1 and 2. This is new,
I just feel so much better once I get a physical of 2. Then it's like, okay, get your copy
Yeah.
of Penguin Boy. Look at that. You guys can't beat that. Look,
Yeah.
physical copies.
And to all of you already have the physical copy of Under God number 1. Under God number 2 is coming out soon. Yeah. It's coming out soon. It's in the works, as they say.
Yeah, you
In
guys
the
go
works.
check it out.
Yeah. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, let's just get this guy over to 1,000. If anybody sees this after the fact, Angel Renaissance Ralph is looking to hit that 1K mark. Let's get him up in
We're
subs.
almost there.
Let's do this. We're almost there. We're almost there. So
And you guys
yeah,
be
we're
sure to check
almost
out
there.
Marshall's. Yeah. You guys be sure to check out lubento.net. You guys go over to Marshall's channel and check them out as well. You gonna do any late night drawing maybe?
Yeah, I got a late night stream tonight. I keep wanting to do some late night drawing and just uploading it randomly. But I feel like I'm a streaming guy, so I'm just gonna do a stream, I believe.
Right.
We got a stream that's coming on. Yeah, we got a stream that's happening tonight around 3 a.m. If you got 3:30 a.m. If you guys want to join, come back. Of course, so we got this stream now. We have Ralph streaming at 8 o'clock tonight, and then we have another stream happening again at 3 a.m. So
yeah,
you guys can, no problem.
Oh no, everything's good. But other than that, thanks for the podcast, says Lady Elena.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're very welcome.
You guys definitely get your copy. Check it out.
Yes.
And other than that, you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you tonight.
And yeah, let's remember, guys, keep it on the page.
Yes. All right, you guys. See you guys later.